Hello, and welcome to the Madison College Honors Presentation. My name is Bradley Burt. I'm a 10th Mountain Division student veteran seeking answers regarding barriers veterans and service members experience while pursuing post-secondary education and how those barriers affect their success. The Honors Literature Review assesses variables inhibiting success, which provides strategies for creating successful reintegration. The information was helpful for understanding barriers as a student veteran while attending both the University of Wisconsin-Whitewater and Madison College during the writing development. The most common theme that emerged was the time frame of article publication. The articles ranged from 2010 to 2020 during the War on Terror. Since soldiers and those who served have returned home, I noticed that the articles shared two concerning factors affecting their success. One, the readjustment from military lifestyles, and two, the reintegration into higher learning with little background in college preparation. These factors provide awareness when working with those who've served. My project goals, I hope to assist with providing information regarding what hurts and what helps student veterans and service members academically succeed. I hope to increase opportunities for faculty and administrators to understand the needs of those readjusting from military service. Through assessment, I hope the variables provided that are inhibiting success will be used for future qualitative research. And through this literature review, I hope to offer a platform for analyzing the perception of success through the chronological examination of research literature. So I want to start out with the variables that inhibit success. Upon reviewing the articles and working with my professor, I began to understand success is merely a perception. Evaluating success requires measuring results from both quantitative and qualitative assessments contained in the articles. The research literature variables share the obstacles standing in the way of success. Civilian transition from the military is an unpredictable variable that leads the veteran's perception of achievement. Active duty service members attending school anticipate one constant variable. At any given moment, the student can be recalled for active duty. Stress from service plays a key role with college distractions. Reintegration into college life from the rigid structure of military training is a constant variable of measurement. Reintegration becomes difficult due to perceptions of being different. Indifference leads to intolerance and conflict, which is called cultural incongruity. Cultural incongruity relates to the unwelcome experiences shared throughout articles of research review, which provide details about veterans and they're continuously working through the feeling of being left out. Veterans feel shunned. Another eye-opening fact is that college readjustment research is needed, which was a common factor amongst all researchers throughout the literature review and their conclusions. Researchers concluded that anxiety is a distraction. 30 to 40% of student veterans will not graduate, according to McCaslin et al., 2013. According to O'Connor et al., 2018, 57% feel anxiousness affects their overall well-being. Depression prevents self-efficacy. Basari et al., 2017 stated that when veterans' reporting of self-efficacy decreases, symptoms of mental health increase. Thomas et al., 2018 states that student veterans are often poorly misunderstood by the universities they attend. Stigma inhibits opportunities for support. According to Noble, Platt, and Letma, 2021, the results show self-stigma emerges with a relationship between public stigma and attitudes toward psychological help seeking. I learned two factors battling with classmates and feeling isolated hurts academic success. What hurts? Well, one interesting fact from researchers, Spellman et al., surfaced in 2012. Since September 11, 2001, 2.4 million military personnel have backgrounds with deployment experience. Researchers conclude psychological consequences create barriers to success. McCaslin et al. 2018 states that one obstacle for veteran students is their transition from the military climate to college. Psychological consequences from readjustment affect learning stability. The loss of a social network and stable housing affects the cultural readjustment, which is a success factor when transferring into the college lifestyle. Psychological consequences from readjustment affect learning stability. The loss of a social network and stable housing affects the cultural readjustment, which is a success factor when transferring into the college lifestyle. Veterans have trouble transitioning into college. Accessibility to locating emotional support happens frequently amongst first-year students unaware of their surroundings. Mastrocola and Flynn, 2017, in their studies indicate they found first-year student veterans receive less emotional support than graduate student veterans. The study determined veterans who deploy at least once have greater self-efficacy than those who deploy twice. McAndrew et al. 2019 recognizes feelings of not belonging or feeling of misunderstood. What psychologists call cultural incongruity predicts student veterans' adjustment to college, which accounts for an 18% adjustment variance among those taking their surveys. Assessing cultural incongruity could help analyze preventive care support, which researchers suggest in their article under the lack of university support barriers category. What helps? Well, two things help: support groups and success centers. Support groups provide veteran-specific courses, 4-credit courses, student veteran organizations. These three areas support groups assist with helping in. Support groups help with orientation and mentoring and communicating with faculty, counselors, and staff professional for academic development. Success centers provide resource centers for supporting the needs of both student and faculty. Vet centers on campus, like the VSOC program, reduce time with completion, help the administrative offices, and provide classes at nearby installations and service member opportunity colleges, according to Evans, Pellegrino, and Hogan in 2015. The quantitative approach does not factor perceptions based on testimony. A quantitative is measuring large amounts. So only comparisons of results from surveys provide numbers, but not the actual testimony of what people are saying. After reviewing the literature, I found that the most successful approach would seek individual perceptions of barrier experience from those graduating and their recommendations during exit interviewing. But there's only one problem. Will the university respect what graduates have to say? And has the university adopted the policy of providing a qualitative survey each semester? While questionnaires regarding supports currently in place when transferring to a new campus are helpful, the research literature concludes qualitative in-person interviewing is the ideal approach. Basically meeting one-on-one with each individual. Over the course of the development in college between 2017 and 2020-23, I launched a registered trademark. That trademark is a qualitative method by using advertising in the press to connect with those who are in distress. I call this the Outpost 422 qualitative method. This method uses flow codes and offers an opportunity for the user to understand that this is confidential and is a discrete method of gathering information. The ad itself provides direct support from VA services. For this case is the PTSD Coach app. The Department of Veterans Affairs works with the individual through the crisis line in the event that they need help. It's a hands-off approach with no liability whatsoever. And it's not just available to veterans. The PTSD Coach app is available to everyone through Google Play and the Apple iTunes store. Very simply, simple awareness campaign can impact survey results. Feeling comfortable giving that person comfortability will provide altruistic results. In conclusion, only through the knowledge of what hurts and what helps with confidentiality can an accurate appraisal of success be found. Survey taking honesty and integrity is the means for building research regarding the examination of barriers amongst the demographic of students who hide from their problems and pretend they do not need help, according to the research. Readjusting into college for military is complex, requiring confidentiality, which is the means for supporting and developing those who return home to stigma, who remain silent for self-protection. Through success, student veterans and service members can fulfill their dreams and climb the mountain of college reintegration to glory. The articles recognize veterans on campus manage multiple identities and have a hard time requesting help. The barrier to self-efficacy starts when admitting needing help. Requesting services makes for difficulties with faculty and administrators when services go unused. There is a gap between understanding what helps and what hurts. By ignoring help the university or institution provides, veterans and service members come up short with success. Thank you for supporting this college journey.